Hello everyone, and welcome to another Company of Heroes 2 replay cast. My name is ATR, and today we're going to have a 1v1 on Langreskaya. Our heroes today are going to be InfiniteDakka, playing for the Germans, sorry about that, and ponyforpresident, playing for the Soviets. So it's Langre, guys. A lot of you are going to recognize this if you've ever played Company Heroes 1. Very popular map. Maybe the most played map. And it was just released in the patch that actually hit today. And yeah, it's pretty exciting. Nice to see this map back in Company Heroes. And we'll see how gameplay fares in this as we're just starting. In any case, we see that both players have begun building their units. We have ponyforpresident coming up with 2 conscripts off the bat, and InfiniteDakka is actually going for machine guns. We got 2 machine guns coming out, one on the field and another one being produced right now. First machine gun is currently running into the field. Well, while we see the setup, quick rundown of the map. We see victory points are spread out, one in the very middle, one down south, one up north, each one close to their corresponding base. Very easy to keep a hold of those. We see munitions points in the middle next to the victory point, and fuel points on each of the extremes. We have an engagement on the northern fuel point. We got conscripts versus pioneers, but we do have a machine gun coming up to support these pioneers, which means the I said conscripts, didn't I? Engineers, sorry. It means the engineers are going to be running away. They see the machine gun, so they decide to retreat because there is no win in that situation. In the middle, we do see the conscripts. While we wait for another engagement, a quick mention of the cutoff points. This point right here cuts you off completely, if you are the northern player, from the southern, or, well, not southern, but the right side of the map. And likewise, this cutoff point right here, if you are the southern player, cuts you off from the right side of the map. They are brutal cutoffs. This cutoff point right here is usually highly harassed, at least back in the original Company Heroes. So we'll see if that is another usual tactic by players. We hear an engagement over on the left fuel point. We got a machine gun going against some conscripts. So he's using his machine guns to essentially secure his fuel. We see the machine gun being set up here to cover this fuel. And this machine gun is probably going to go in and capture it. Although the conscripts do manage to get the cap on before they get pinned. There they go, they got pinned. They'll probably get retreated rather soon. Because these conscripts over here, although they were Uraing, they got intercepted by a pair of grenadiers. Not a pair, squad, sorry. So they are fighting right on top of each other. In this situation, most likely the conscripts are going to lose, and we see them retreat. So, well, that's that. We do see that the machine gun decided to... No, it's pulling back. Okay, well, it looked like he wanted to cap the victory point with them, but he decided to instead go for the fuel. We'll probably be using this grenadier squad after that. We do see 2 grenadiers on the field, and only 2 conscript squads for ponyforpresident. He is currently building a... Why is it taking so long? Interesting. Well, he is building a M3 scout car. Oh, okay, well, they're from the same building. No wonder, duh. Okay, so yeah, half-track is coming up, and he's already queued up the sniper, so he's going to be getting a sniper out. Only 2 conscript squads, so that leads me to believe he's probably going to be wanting to get some elite infantry, or maybe even some penal battalions, but probably, I don't know, chalk troops or guards rifle at least. So yeah, a very small tier 0 for ponyforpresident, so he wants to get those scout cars and sniper on the field rather quick. He is sending the scout car to the right side to get that fuel, but he doesn't have anybody on it. He was probably planning to pick up this engineer squad with a flamethrower, but it did get itself retreated because the machine gun pinned it. So he pops in a conscript squad in the meantime and is going to be supporting in the middle. Grenadier squad was probably moving in to get a Panzerfaust, but is being engaged by the conscript squad in the middle. We do see another grenadier squad moving up, trying to intercept that scout car. He does pop off his conscripts to intercept, so he doesn't get a Panzerfaust off on that half-track. Good move, I gotta say there. You gotta keep that half-track alive. Ooh! rifle grenade wipes out conscript squad that was sitting on the victory point. They were all clumped up here, and they got taken out. Conscript squad does manage to get the retreat on this, and the half-track, well, not half-track, scout car is now garrisoned with that flamethrower, so we are probably going to see this machine gun being routed from here. He does go for the fuel point because he doesn't know it's up here, but it is getting capped, so he should get it soon. The sniper is currently holding fire. That's why the icon right there. It's holding fire. He doesn't want to get revealed. He is capping the munitions point and in heavy cover, which means they are cloaked. So he doesn't want to risk them getting exposed there and making sure that they get the cap off while in relative security. We do see the half-track. Sorry guys, I keep saying half-track. The scout car going for the fuel point on the right. We do see, as far as the map, the majority of the map is currently in possession of InfiniteDakka. InfiniteDakka comes out with a scout car, probably going to be upgrading it rather soon, and there it goes. Upgrade with the autocannon so that it can take down that scout car. Scouter has to retreat off the fuel point because it has not captured it, and it is no match for that scout car, at least not on its own. It needs some support. Conscripts are hitting the field, and there is no anti-tank grenade. InfiniteDakka doesn't know that, so he's probably going to want to keep his distance from those conscripts. But yeah, no anti-tank grenades on the field just yet. We do see, though, a guard's rifle hitting the field right now. They are running and are going to intercept that scout car, trying to keep that car alive. He might even hop it in because that is a very effective way to take care of scout cars. In the meantime, we do see grenadiers capping the rest of the field. The sniper was retreated to keep it alive. And we do see that the medics are on the field, which should help with the infantry, although they are running away, so I guess not that case. So we do see the scout car taking some shots from the guard's rifle. The M3 does retreat. A little bit, at least. Backs off so it doesn't take that many shots. And we see the sniper firing away. I think that's his first shot. No, second shot. So 2 infantry kills so far. And we do see a push towards the center. Over on this side, we do see a machine gun being set up to cover the scout car so it doesn't get rushed. The pioneers are going to come up to repair it, although they are down to 2 men. So he probably needs, well, he doesn't have another squad, so we would need to reinforce them to be up to be able to repair at full speed. But anyways, sniper's going to be taking some shots at the infantry since there is no opposition for it right now. Machine gun and scout car are rather far away, so that sniper is just going to keep on shooting. 2 grenadiers down to the sniper so far. They need to move out of there or he's going to lose it. Another shot and another gun is going to go down. And yeah, 1 more goes down to 1 man, and he's probably going to lose him. There he goes. 1 grenadier squad down because he was focused on this side, obviously. Rifle grenade goes in and takes away 2 of the guard's rifle, but not before they manage to take down that scout car. So the M3 scout car for the for ponyforpresident is going to be able to do some damage now. It is over on this side of the field. I guess it just ran away. It might have taken down a squad. There was infantry dead there. I missed that, but it doesn't have anybody garrisoned in it, so they're not going to be able to cap any territory with it. He needs to get at least 1 infantry squad in there. Hopefully the engineers, probably. Okay, so we did see machine gun and grenadiers push into the middle for the munitions point, but they did get themselves routed, probably because the sniper is somewhere around there, taking some shots. Thing is, sniper's always going to take a shot at the machine gun easily, because it's not going to be moving around. So you got to keep that in mind when pushing forward. It's a lot easier to chase down snipers with actual combat infantry rather than weapon teams. So we do see that ponyforpresident is taking this chance to cap the field, while InfiniteDakka is getting himself a squad of panzer grenadiers. Those are going to be very effective against infantry, and if he gets some Shreks, could, you know, quickly take down this scout car. You see the scout card with the engineers in them, and it is going for the fuel point on the left-hand side, which is gonna start hurting the German player, InfiniteDakka. Now, as far as tech goes, we don't have anything just yet for ponyforpresident. He is getting Molotovs and has already researched the anti-tank grenades. And he did end up getting 2 more conscript squads, so he's up to 3 now. So he wants to have those as his vehicle deterrent. However, InfiniteDakka has already gotten his tier 3 up and is gonna get a Panzer IV, which ponyforpresident doesn't have any counter for it. The only counters, or soft counters that is anti-tank grenades on those conscripts and the guards rifles with their PTRS rifles. If he upgrades the guards rifle, which he already did, yeah, he gets the... No, he didn't actually. Well, if he gets the light machine guns for those guards rifle, he can also use the button ability to temporarily stun, essentially, the Panzer IV. But yeah, he doesn't really have anything, not even tier already. So we see the Panzer IV come in force. He's gonna go run over. Ow! He ran over 4 conscript squads in one swift motion, down to 1 man. He needs to get out of there. He does throw a anti-tank grenade, damaging that engine, but gets shot in the butt and is down. So 1 squad is taken down completely by that Panzer IV, pretty effective. Ran over 4 of them. That was pretty painful to watch. Over on the left-hand side, we do see the German player, InfiniteDakka, trying to take back his fuel, while conscripts are taking his munition points, conscripts and guard rifles, which, with those PTRS rifles, can actually effectively take down that fuel cache. There they go. 2 shots, a lot of damage, and that's going to be about 200 manpower, I believe, down the drain. Although it did provide some munitions and no fuel for a while at least. In the middle we see, well, we saw a Molotov go down, but it kind of went down on top of him, but oh well. The Panzer IV still has a damaged engine, but like I said, there is no counter to it on the field, so it can freely move around without any opposition. We do have the snipers over here at the cutoff point. They are in hold fire and in cover, so they can stay on the field without being revealed. These Panzer Grenadiers are currently taking the munitions on the right-hand side, and we see a machine gun again taking the fuel point on the right-hand side, which means that InfiniteDakka is now going to have both fuel points in his possession. We do see that ponyforpresident got his tier 4 up, so he's probably going to be trying... Well, he's currently building it, so he's probably going to go for Su-85s to counter the tank. So the guards rifle did get that weapons cache, fuel cache down. Grenade goes off on the pioneers, but no damage. So they have to retreat because that Panzer IV is now on top of him. So this fuel point, even though it's in possession of InfiniteDakka, is currently cut off because he needs to capture this point right here. Up in the north, the machine gun manages to pin a conscript squad and makes them retreat right away. And the Panzer Grenadiers are currently taking the point. We did have a sniper. Where is that? They're over here. Snipers are very good counter against, obviously, all infantry, but very good counter against Panzer Grenadiers. They are very expensive compared to the other infantry to reinforce. So you can make him bleed a lot of manpower each shot against Panzer Grenadiers. And they are only 4 men, like the Grenadier squad, so it doesn't take a lot of shots before you make him retreat. Guards rifle in the munitions point, trying to take that point now. We do see 2 guards rifle in the field now, so he wanted to have at least some type of anti-tank capabilities. But we do see the, machine gun up on the north get taken down by a conscript squad on the half track. He's gonna go ahead and capture that machine gun, so he's got an MG42, which is gonna be pretty useful. You can put it in this house right here, and it's gonna cover this point, this point, this point, you know. A lot of capabilities. Obviously, these houses are not as sturdy as the original ones in Company of Heroes, but it's still going to provide you, some base of fire. So the guards rifle managed to get the cap off before they have to retreat, because that Panzer IV is all up in their face. The snipers are a little bit exposed, although they are masked by this house from the Panzer IV. And they should be able to run back into base without any real issue. Machine gun MG42 that was recruited is exposed. Come on, get it out of there. There he goes. Gets a retreat. Ooh, well, shot missed, so lucky machine gun there. Sniper does take a shot at the Panzer Grenadiers, but gets one of its members killed. So he's going to have to reinforce and wait for that member to come back. Keep in mind that even though there are 2 members, that 1 member takes a little while longer than standard infantry to reinforce. So it does keep your sniper out of commission for the Soviets for a little while. Panzer Grenadiers down to 1 man, they get retreated, and they should be fine. Conscripts up in the north are being harassed by this Panzer IV, but it'll probably take a grenade to the face. No, actually manages to get the retreat. No attempts to get it retreated. We do see an Su-85 being produced. It's about halfway, so a little bit off before we can get that anti-tank on the field. We do see a second Panzer IV for InfiniteDakka hitting the field in a little bit. It is about halfway. And in the middle, not much. There's a machine gun set up on this little shack here, which shot off at this conscript squad, making it retreat. It is a nice, decent position to be in. It covers this entire field, making sure that nobody gets a straight line to this fuel point. You can obviously still go around the edge and cap it, but, you know, usually players don't circle around. They head on the straight line. This sniper is very exposed and manages to make it out. Good for him. I hate seeing snipers die. I guess I'm a little bit biased there. And the Su-85 hits the field, takes a shot at the Panzer IV, but misses. But the Panzer IV quickly retreats, takes 1 shot to the face. Not a lot of damage, about 10-15% maybe. And the Su-85 is in quick pursuit. It should be careful though, because there is a second Panzer IV, which he's not aware of on the field. Although he does have Guards Rifle in the field with the light machine gun upgrade already, which will be able to pin enemy vehicles. So that's good. Strong counters right there. So we get the infantry retreating from InfiniteDakka. Conscripts moving up to capture territory again. He should try to get this fuel point again to be able to get more Su-85s or at least some other type of vehicle on the field to support. Infantry, yeah, being Urad, probably going to go straight for that. And this Guards Rifle is being reinforced. Guards Rifle moving up to see what they can spot. They spot the Panzer IV, takes a shot at them, and a pack. So the pack is going to make it so that the Su-85 doesn't charge up and try to take out these tanks. Although you normally wouldn't do that with an Su-85. It's very easy to get itself flanked. So takes a shot at this Panzer IV, gets it down to half health. So both Panzer IVs are now currently at half health against 1 Su-85, which, wow, another shot down to like 20%. This Panzer IV tries to go for it. 1 shot down to 10%. If you can get an anti-tank, there you go. Damaged engine. He does pop off smoke because of his Panzer Tactician ability. But that is 1 almost dead Panzer IV. His weapon has been destroyed and down to a sliver of health. So the Su-85, there you go, moves into range, takes that Panzer IV out, and is going to get a shot in the face by that pack gun. Should be able to get out of there, quickly retreat, get repaired. Shouldn't be much of a problem, and he did manage to take down one of the Panzer IVs, which is a great victory for Pony for President. So, while the enemies are retreating, this pack gun did get decrewed. If he gets some infantry up there, he could... sorry. He could get that pack gun into his possession. That is for Pony for President, and that would pretty much remove the need for another Su-85. That is pretty much all he needs, you know, obviously with smart play. We do see a machine gun up on the left-hand side, taking most of the territory for InfiniteDakka. The sniper was in pursuit, took some shots, got 2 other guys. But is probably not going to chase him around. That is very risky. So we do see that Pony for President does in fact capture that pack gun. That is going to be of great use for him. With that and the Su-85, he should have a very strong anti-tank capabilities. We do see the Panzer IV of InfiniteDakka being repaired. It's currently about half health. So it'll be a little bit more before it gets back up to full fighting capabilities. And we see another Panzer IV, I guess the 3rd one, but 2nd on the field, being produced. It's about halfway. Should hit in a little bit. Guards Rifle on the left-hand side, capturing the munitions point. They are being engaged by Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers are down to 3 men. Grenade here would be great, but he decides to not risk it and just move out of the way. We do have a half track with conscripts in it. It was going for the fuel point, but I guess it decided to instead go for this Grenadiers. Keep in mind that Panzer Grenadiers without Shreks don't really have any anti-tank capabilities as opposed to normal Grenadiers, which have the Faust ability. We do see a squad of Panzer Grenadiers with Shreks, in fact, but that is on the other side of the field. In the middle, we do see that a penal battalion with a flamethrower was produced and is now on the field. This cutoff point was taken by ponyforpresident, so this strategic point is no longer being counted towards the resources for InfiniteDakka. Panzer IV moves in to make some guards rifle get out of there. I think we saw a satchel charge in there, which took down a couple men. I'm not sure exactly who it took down. Probably some grenadiers. Looks like it was grenadiers. Sorry I missed that, guys, but yeah. Looked like it was a satchel charge and it was very effective. The pack gun that was recruited is taking some shots from these Panzer Shreks. The machine gun was in fact put in the house that I mentioned. Like I mentioned, this house has range on a machine gun for this point, and you know, it covers the rest of it, so it's a very strong house to put guns in. Obviously, once the tank gets in there, it's going to take the house down relatively fast, so it's something you need to take account. Over here, we see a Panzer Grenadier squad taking out... Well, actually, that was the Panzer IV. Panzer IV takes out the M3 scout car, almost takes down that conscript squad down to one man, but it manages to get out of there. We do see guards rifle on the field. They are not trying to get that tank because obviously they can't directly fight it. And in the middle, we do see the Panzer Shrek Grenadiers going to try to get that capture point. The machine gun, that was the MG42 that was recruited, did manage to get out of the house before they got killed and are now in the retreat. And the pack gun is again moving up to support. This Su-85 is not able to get the Panzer IV on the right-hand side because these Panzer Shreks are still on the field. It is taking pot shots at them, but it's not a great anti-infantry weapon, so it's gonna, you know, it's gonna miss a lot. There are lucky shots though, so you know, doesn't hurt to have it shooting at infantry if it's not doing anything else. The conscripts do get retreated because of this MG42. Combat engineers going up to move, and snipers taking shots at the Panzer Grenadiers. They do drop one of their Panzer Shreks. He should get out of there though. That guy's gonna be... he retreats. And the sniper does not take the shot. Okay, well, lucky Panzer Grenadier there, although there is a Panzer Shrek on the floor. He needs to get that back ASAP, otherwise I can guarantee the ponyforpresident is gonna jump on that and get it. Maybe put it on guards rifle, bet to conscript over here, although they do have an MG already. Even penal battalions, you know. We do see the pioneers going for it. They're probably gonna pick that up. No, they're not picking it up. I mean, I know pioneers are not the best combat unit, but you should probably consider getting that up. But oh well, because like they'll tell you, the I guess the pros, if weapon, either heavy weapon team or a pack or even a support weapon that you can pick up is on the field. If you drop it, you want to pick it up as soon as possible. And if you can't, kill it. So yeah, basically, if you can pick up a weapon for yourself, do it, and if not, destroy it. So even if pioneers are not the best at, anti-tank, pick it up, because these guards rifle are definitely going to be able to pick it up if he notices that it's there. I guess he hasn't noticed. He'll notice pretty soon, though. We do see the Panzer Shrek going up to try to take some shots on that Su-85, which is very damaged. It's down to about 10% health now, so it's going to be retreating out of the field. And there they go, Panzer Shrek obtained. So 2 PTRS rifles and Panzer Shrek on a Vet 1 guards rifle squad. That is going to be a very, very anti-vehicle heavy squad. You can pin the squad down. Yeah, I mean, oh my god. That is something I would wish I could have all the time. So we do see the Katusha that got built is currently laying it into the enemy base. I mean, it's not a bad option to artillery the enemy base, but Katyushas are notoriously on inaccurate. So normally you want howitzers to move up a little bit more, but not a bad idea. I mean, if you just saw that the enemy retreated a lot of his squats, artillerying the enemy base is a great idea. So, there's a bit of a lull. We have a left-hand side conscript squad capturing the fuel. Behind them, a two-man grenadier squad is capturing a strategic point. And in the middle, we do see the MG42 trying to cap this cutoff point, and it actually managed to pin those snipers and make them retreat. The Flak Panzer is currently flanking this AT gun, which is the Pack 40 that got recruited. It turned around to face it, so it made the Flak Panzer retreat. We do see the Su-85 still on the field, but very low in health, so he can't really be aggressive with it. He needs to get engineers back on the field to repair that. We do see these engineers on the right-hand side getting taken out, and a flamethrower being dropped. That could be very useful for, well, can these guys pick something up? No, it doesn't look like. I doubt that a machine gun can actually pick up weapons, so yeah, I mean, he doesn't really have that much as far as infantry that can pick it up. Maybe grenadiers, but these are still in the field. I mean, back at base, those can't even pick it up, so yeah, I mean, if ponyforpresident can get himself back on the right-hand side fuel, he can probably pick that up with his units. I wonder if he can actually pick up double flamethrowers. Wow, you can. That would be very interesting to see. Double flamethrowers on a squad, penal battalion. That that would probably be the same output as a Flammenwerfer. Anyways, in the meantime, we do see the Panzer Grenadiers with the Shreks up, trying to take the northern victory point, but they're quickly going to get surrounded by Guards Rifle and Conscripts. They need to get out of there right away, otherwise they're going to die. Yep, retreated, and no cap. They're probably going to take some losses on the way out, because they're going to be running through a lot of people. And flame goes out, one guy goes down. And yeah, they make it out. So yeah, not that big a deal, I guess. Just one man, two men make it, no problem. But yeah, well, quite risky to move all the way around there to get that cap. I still want to see this flamethrower being taken by one of the penal battalions. That would be awesome to see two flamethrowers. But oh well. We do see the Katyusha firing, and it is currently firing in this direction. So the victory point on this side is getting bombarded. That Grenadier squad is getting pelted. We do see conscript squad trying to take this cutoff point, but they're gonna get killed if they don't retreat. They are gonna get killed. You're not gonna make it. Oh, maybe you are. Running the gauntlet. Panzer IV, and he makes it. One lucky spot. The Panzer Grenadiers, bed 3 on this side, make the penal battalion retreat. We do see the Panzer IV being aggressive because the AT gun got actually taken out. There you go. So the AT gun got destroyed. But we do see the Su-85, which didn't get fully repaired, but it's about 80% health, chasing that Panzer IV, so it should... Yeah, there you go. Engine destroyed. You can actually move it up. Come on, move it up! Well, I guess he's not going to worry about it that much. He's going to move in his infantry. These Guards Rifles should be able to take that, that Panzer IV out without that much of a problem. They do get pinned down, though, but they manage to get themselves in the house. The Katyusha firing on the left-hand side because he sees points being captured. Trying to dissuade him from doing that. It's a good idea, I suppose, but boom, there you go. Su-85 takes out that Panzer IV, so we are now down to one Flak Panzer and another Panzer IV, but that Panzer IV is currently on the left-hand side. It was getting repaired. It is now barely gotten itself repaired and is hitting the field. Katyusha is a little bit exposed, but the Su-85 is moving into position to protect it. Although it is looking in the wrong direction. Well, I mean, obviously he didn't see it himself. If he... Ooh, 4 guys go down in one shot to that Panzer IV. He's going to take shots at the Katyusha now. Ooh, one shot and it goes down. That is unfortunate. Anti-tank grenade goes down, gets that engine damaged, down to 1 man, but they do manage to make it out. They're close to base, so no problem. And the Su-85 should... No, it's not going to be chasing it. It doesn't want to risk it. Okay, that's fine. Flak Panzer is over on the right-hand side. These Guards Rifles cannot actually pick up the flamethrower, because I think those are the ones... I don't know, actually. Yeah, those were the ones with the Panzerschreck, which they just dropped. Ooh! And we do see the IL-2 precision bombing strike go down, but it didn't actually kill anything. There was a carcass there, which I thought was the Flak Panzer, but that was actually the Panzer IV. So this Flak Panzer is still alive, and should be menace still. So over here on the left side, we do see Guard's rifle currently engaging that Panzer IV. He does see that it is very alone and exposed, so he moves his Su-85, marks that target. Oh, actually, no, that's buttoning the target, so it's essentially a stun, gets the shots off, kills it off, so there's only a Flak Panzer on the field now. And that Su-85 should be able to simply roll over and get that Flak Panzer out of the way. There is these Panzerschrecks here, but they are currently pinned down by the MG42. They got to recruit. So, yeah. Goes down. No problem. There's a pack, but that's it. So, yeah. InfiniteDakka loses all his armor on the field. Very good usage of the Su-85. It was the only one on the field, and it got 4 vehicle kills, which is very good. Up to Vet 2. At that point, at Vet 2, I believe they get damage. Yeah, significantly increases weapon damage and slightly reduces damage taken. And, yeah, I mean, with that, it was gonna murder any type of armor that you would, see. The MG42 is firing like crazy, making really bad noises, so it's kind of hard to move around and see. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was nice to see this map back in Company of Heroes. And, it'll be interesting to see it in the rotation, see what kind of, strategies go up to it, because it is a little bit different than the original one, but not that much that it should, you know, be a completely different map. But anyways, again, thank you for watching. If you have any positive or negative remarks, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you have any replays you want to send me from the new patch, obviously, the one that came out today, go ahead and send them to me. I will put the email in the description below. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the cast. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.